Alright, let's see if this is working. Okay, it's working. Let's see if my voice is coming up. Let's do let's do that. Okay, my voice is coming up. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Mosquitoes done got the drop on me already, bro. They found me. What's going on, Jazzy? How you doing? Let me see if I can highlight y'all comments and stuff. Welcome, welcome, Sir Obadiah. What's going on? Let's see. Let me take that off. Y'all already know where y'all at. Shout out to Sir Obadiah. What's going on, Jazzy? Yeah, the mosquitoes done got me, y'all. I'm your alleged host for today. God damn. There's a bee over here. All kinds of shit going on. So my bad, y'all. Got shit on my microphone. All kinds of stuff. I need to fix this camera because this camera is now for some reason bright, and I need to get like settings and presets uh on this camera because it makes me look extra ashy today. When I assure you, I am not this ashy. What's going on, Toya? How you doing? You said you wish you could see the kitten in your lap. Aw, I want another cat, but I don't know, man. These mosquitoes are killing me. My bad, y'all. So look, I got a two camera setup today, and let me know if something's going on with my sound, cause that's a little bit more more. I rather this camera. This camera is a lot better. This camera actually picks up everything a lot better. So give me 1 second, y'all. Get some get some water in your life. Hydrate. Fuck these damn mosquitoes. One's on my phone. Okay, this is super blurry. This is super blurry. So let's see. See what we can do about that. Let's see what we can do about the blur. You know what I'm saying? We need to focus. We need to focus. What's going on, Kareem? Shout outs to you. Let me see. I don't think it's focused, y'all. Give me 1 second. We on our Kevin Samuels today. We building the plane while we moving. Give me 1 second. 1 second. This thing's supposed to retract, and I don't know why it's not retracting, but fuck it. It look like it's working now. Should be clear now. But anyway, shout outs to everybody here. Um, I'm getting my ass bit the fuck up. Like they are all over me. No homo. God damn. I think I should be. We should be. We should be good now. Okay. We should be good now. Uh, it's too hot for this shit. This summer was just off. To tell y'all the truth, this summer definitely was just off. You know. So I'm trying this two camera setup, and it's working. I just need to have them in sync, so I don't have to really edit nothing when I'm doing it. But I got a camera here, and I got a camera there, and I'm running it off an encoder. So it's looking pretty good, you know. I don't have the ATEM with me, but you know, two tripods, two cameras, uh, this thing, a microphone, and some other shit. Yeah, it's pretty good, you know. So anyway, let me share this real quick, cause I'm shadow banned. Happy Saturday to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys been having a great Saturday. I've been looking at some stuff going on in the manosphere, and it's just the same old Gossip Girls shit. So let's get into it. Let's talk about some stuff today. Honestly, let's talk about some stuff today. So a lot of stuff is going on. People are trying to fake cancel Future. I heard that fucking Nicki Minaj and her dude is going through what Ti and Tiny went through, some type of rape case. What else is going on? A whole bunch of stuff is going on. Like my question is, okay, you know, I get it. A lot of stuff is going on in the world today. Um, I see the manosphere now. I see the manosphere now talking about women more than ever. When just a couple months ago they were getting on people for talking about women. Now a lot of this stuff is gossip girly. Kind of gossip girlyish. Man, they are really shadow banning me. They are really. They just said fuck your life, nigga. I should have bought my lighter. I knew better, y'all. So like I said, the manosphere has gotten real gossip girlyish. If you're gonna do like gossipy content, you know, there's a certain type of lane for that. It used to be Lipstick Alley and like all of the other like female YouTubers and female content creators. It actually back in the day, these fights used to be like magazine company fights, like some chick that you don't know that like does vlogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? She would literally, she would literally they used to the manosphere and certain women used to get into certain little fights and stuff, over who's gonna produce this content, who got the audience, who got the attention, and stuff like that. This is literally what 1.0 was going against. 1.0 was going against a lot of blog sites. When it came down to like the like things getting transitioned over into the internet, and then a lot of women were learning, okay, yo, I'm gonna have to start doing I'm gonna have to start doing like video. I'm gonna have to start getting on camera. I can't just write an article. I can't do a blog post. So you had a lot of female content creators doing both. You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of. That's why That's what I thought. I thought. I need to check these comments too. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm horrible with these comments. But I thought, for a good minute, what's going on, Fireman? Shout outs to you, Sir Obadiah. You said you've been dying over at Beasley's. Oh, I gotta check them out. You said I like to chill in the clouds. I definitely support the show. Like to tune in when you come on, but I'm in the cloud. It's all good, Kareem. Shout outs to you, man. Anything you need, just leave me a chat. What's going on, Nicer? Shout outs to you also. But anyway, you know, it used to be, ladies back in the days with blogs and stuff. that was basically fighting for the attention that a lot of dudes are basically fighting for on the internet right now. That's why I think the Manosphere newspaper or magazine is a good idea because you get a lot of blogs and other sites talking about us, and then they come on the internet and come look for a lot of channels and stuff like that. So you're gonna see a lot of people that already been coming into the space now in the space. Problem number two though is parlaying it. You know what I'm saying? Is the space, can the space, by itself without a whole bunch of niggas saying, I don't need your help, I don't need your help. Can they parlay the type of attention that the space can get? And I think they can parlay the type of attention that the space can get to a certain degree when it comes down to like gossip sites and news and things like that. A lot of people in the manosphere kind of semi forgot why a lot of people in the manosphere actually used, like news and gossip sites, and I would say like blog sites and blogging and stuff like that. Those sites, they used to use a lot of those sites basically to draw their point home. Basically, the topic was to draw a lot of people in, and then the point of view was supposed to be, from a manosphere or a red pill or a SYSBM or a player, or from a different perspective. That's the only reason why dudes are really covering certain topics and stuff. And then it turned into, okay, brothers, what can you learn from it? You know what I'm saying? So kind of got away from that. The space kind of got more into the entertainment factor of things, which the entertainment factor of things really does pay off. But a lot of people won't come to stay because you can go on TMZ and get it. You can go anywhere else to get it, especially if you heard of it. And a lot of times, let me check these comments too. A lot of times that just literally makes it just makes the manosphere. You don't want to reduce yourself to a drop of water in an already big ocean. You know what I'm saying? So I look around the space, and yeah, I see this, and yeah, I see that, and I'm like, let's do something else. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of been chilling on the music side of things, but we'll get into it, man. We're gonna have a time. We're gonna have a ball, y'all. We're gonna have a ball. Shout outs to Teapot. Teapot in the building. Kit Reacts in the building. What's going on? Peace. Yeah, this is a nice little slight little smoke factory, little cheap, little cheap good smoke. I was gonna light the Rocky Patel, but I had this chilling in my I had this chilling in my humidor, so I was like, let me just go smoke this and shit. I didn't know how long I was gonna spend outside because of the mosquitoes and stuff like that. But anywho, we here, man. We here, y'all. Shout outs to X in the building. You know what I'm saying? Kit Reacts. Shout outs to you guys. So yeah, you said I keep hearing refer to Teapot, and I had no idea who it is. Yes, 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 Toya. Make sure you head over to his channel and like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Head over to his channel and like and subscribe. But yeah, man, I'm on my little cool shit today. Got on a nice little hat, some okay kicks on my little. Got the hamburger meat out. So I'm chilling today, man. I'm chilling today. So shout outs to everybody that's here. What's going on, Tack man? What's going on, Bronze? How you doing? I gotta be down by the water. You know what? I'm thinking about going down by the water too, and go finding my duck. I'm pretty sure he's there. Ducks live a long fucking time and shit. I'm pretty sure he's there. I'm pretty sure he's there. But shout outs to everybody in the building, man. We We're doing a lot here, man. I got these two camera angles. I really need to fix this camera that's right here, cause but that camera is not really too much of an outside camera. But I think I need to have presets on it, so basically when I use it outside, it won't be as bright, cause I look white as hell with that camera. And what I'm using right now is not a computer, so I can't access that camera's I can't access its special features and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying. My bad, y'all, if I'm moving a lot. These fucking mosquitoes done got to me, and hopefully the smoke is kind of keeping them away and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying. So shout outs to you guys that's in the building. So I see the Manosphere is basically on like a grace period, right now. Nothing really big is going on, so I see a lot of people covering a lot of current current I guess current news or whatever. I guess Dr. Dre's daughter, Nicki Minaj. Is the baby really canceled? Stuff like that. What's gonna happen with Future? Shit like that. I'll answer all them questions for you. Nothing gonna happen with Future. Nicki Minaj and her husband. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna beat it. You know what I'm saying? Um, just a bunch of shit that's going on these days. Um, Shout outs to Fresh and Fit podcast. They're doing good. I seen they had on a couple of girls the other night. I needed to go check it out. A couple of more of the famous girls. I guess through Takashi or Academics. I'm not sure if Academics is gonna use their I'm not sure if he's gonna use their platform for his podcast, but if he does, that would be dope, and that would literally re-solidify stuff that I've been talking about here in the space. But I saw something with him also with Little Dirk and Chief Keef, and I think he solidified the interview. So I guess he gonna have an interview with Little Dirk and Chief Keef and stuff like that. And little by little, I'm seeing hip hop making its way into the manosphere and vice versa. And a lot of stuff that rappers talk about, you know what I'm saying? The same thing that gets talked about here, but here it's in a more serious way, for lack of a better word. Um, Also, I don't know which one is finding which one first or more, but I don't know if it's the manosphere venturing into hip hop and hip hop news, or I don't know if hip hop is coming into the manosphere. But either or is something that's happening, and there should be people around here really sitting down with you guys and basically having these talks with you guys, about okay, what's really going on in the manosphere. That's I mean, literally unbiased. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say I'm biased, but I'm really not. I'm just like really telling y'all what's going on. You know. So this weekend is like a chill weekend in the manosphere. Nothing too big is going on. Like I said, that the space is getting kind of gossip girly type shit. You know. But anyway, I'll go back to a topic that was covered a couple days ago. Um, Cynthia G and Crystalline Karazin, I think, or the Pink Pill, I think they got into it recently. And a lot of people are feeling some type of way about that, which I don't understand why. Cynthia G has been trying to be like the queen of YouTube for a minute, you know. And her talking points, you know what I'm saying? Her talking points literally, they literally been taking over YouTube for a minute, especially the manosphere. I don't understand why dudes are still reacting to her talking points. She gonna say some fucked up ass shit. You understand what I'm saying? About black men. So I mean, I just don't understand why dudes feel the need to report every time she says some fucked up ass shit. And ladies falling out that does content, you know what I'm saying? That's to be expected. Like y'all don't expect that to happen. There's gonna be one alpha chick. You know what I'm saying? There's gotta be one alpha chick when it comes down to it. They're not really, unless it's some type of sisterhood. They're not really trying to share the same views and the same. You understand what I'm saying? They're not really trying to share the same mentality with each other like that. So that's not that you knew they were about to get into a fight. If not her, somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like when I showed y'all that video of Michaela Pink and She-Ra 7 sitting beside each other. Michaela Pink is used to being the dominant woman in the room, but sitting beside She-Ra, somebody that she you know somebody that she, I guess, respected. She kind of submitted to what She-Ra had going on, and then later on turned around and got locked up for fraud. That's fucked up. And then, isn't she still in jail? Y'all in the chat, let me know. Is she still in jail? Cause if her little friends, her little homies didn't come and get her out of jail, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I was looking around on the pictures on my computer the other day. I still got that prison picture. That shit is funny. Let me catch up with these comments. What's going on, Beach? Shout outs to you. One of the hardest working ladies on YouTube. James, what's going on? Shout outs to you. You know, Kit reacts. He said, "Do you need me tonight for a debate?" He said, "Nothing planned as of yet." Shout outs to Kit reacts. Shout outs to shout outs to War Master. He says, "Say no to gossip. Let's talk about Xbox." Shout outs to War Master. He said, "I think Kuda forgot about my other channel. This is Keep It." No, I remember. I remember you, Keep It Techie. I wanna do a show with you. I think we should do a show over at me and War Master should do a debate on T5. Xbox versus PlayStation. I want to do a show with you, Keep It Techie. There's another guy called Kit also, but I remember your name because it's Keep It Techie Reacts. Yo, is Kanye's album coming out tonight? Oh snap! Thank you, Beach. Shout outs to Beach. Beach put that $10 on it. Shout outs to Beach. Hold on. I need to bring y'all up on the screen, but I don't have my. I came out here lacking, man. The mosquitoes got me. I don't have my mouse. Shit fucked up. I'm all fucked up in the game out here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout outs to Beach. I told you, one of the hardest working women on YouTube. You know what? Ladies, my ladies in the chat, that are doing content. Some of you guys, Beach. I did want to actually talk to her about this. Um, Let me see, cause my goddamn things are coming up late. Shout outs to Beach. Beach. I know you run your regular channel, cause I might be doing it also. Ladies, especially if you came from like the beef sector or you came from another sector and people know you, you might want to start a new YouTube channel and start putting your real work that you want on that channel. You know what I'm saying? Still do channel on your regular YouTube, but do another channel and put out your work on that channel. Cause a lot of times that's what you have to do to get away from the damn madness. All right. You don't want to build something on a shaky platform or on a platform where somebody else can sabotage it, especially if it's like good intellectual work. So you might want to start another channel and play around with another channel. That's my TED talk for today. Let me stop. So, shout outs to Just DeAndre in the building. Everybody in the building, okay. Y'all can put some topics in the chat if you guys would like me to cover them, because I know y'all know more about the topics now than I do. I've been binge watching music and stuff. War Master said debate on how Xboxians are going to dominate the ponies this generation. We should do that. It should be a good debate. We'll talk about like video games and stuff like that. It actually will be like a nostalgic you know, kind of thing. You know. Let me wait till the chat catches up to what I'm saying. Shout outs to Jess DeAndre, Bruce Almighty, what's going on? Shout outs to everybody. What's going on, brother Love? Shout outs to you. Shout outs to y'all, man. Shout outs to my game spitters too. That's in the building, man. I've been going outside and like I was recording. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And we was partying and there was some girls there, right? It was just for a little bit because I was like in and out, and I was showing the homies like the Spire studio and stuff like that. I think it was the day before yesterday. I can't keep up with the days anymore, y'all. I dropped that song, that interlude. Basically, I was basically showing the homies the Spire studio, and they were like, "Whoa," you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to kind of shit on the dude who owns the studio. I kind of didn't want to shit on him because that could potentially hit his pockets. But I had to show them the studio, man. And there were some girls in the studio, and like there were some other dudes there, but they were kind of like, I just came here to do my work, bro. I do like the girl that's over there, but I didn't like. Oh man, I think we're going into an age where women are gonna have to be more forward. That's gonna be funny as hell. That's gonna be funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? It don't always work out good. Remember, there was a website named Bumble, and I think Bumble, if I'm not mistaken, one of them, but I think it was Bumble. I don't think it was Bumble. I think it was another website. Well, Bumble or one of them basically was like, okay, um, you can't go into like a woman's inbox like on the internet and just say hi. Like you gotta like write this motherfucker a paragraph. And to a certain degree, y'all let me know if it was Bumble or something else. To a certain degree, what's going on, Brian Will? Shout outs to everybody. You said that's why you put all your ghetto vids on this channel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You definitely gotta. It's not rebranding. It's just you got two channels. And actually, I think YouTubers should have multiple channels because honestly, that's like different streams of income. When you think about it, you have this channel. That's a stream. Let me stop giving y'all some. No, that's paid content. Anyway, let me shut up. I ain't say nothing. Right? Back to the dating and fuckery that you guys like. So anyway, you would have to write a paragraph, and a lot of dudes we're not about to write no paragraph about some stupid shit. That are this is internet dating 101. Okay, if you're gonna date on the internet, first of all, know how to date on the internet. Okay, and what I mean by that is number one, stop writing broads paragraphs in their fucking inbox. Okay, that is the most dumbest shit you could ever do. Write a damn paragraph. And then especially about some of the stuff that she has on her profile. If you're doing internet dating and you see this girl has like, oh, I like to play soccer on her profile, you can mention that, oh, I play soccer on the weekends, or this is my favorite team, or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You can mention it or use it as an icebreaker, but don't peer too deep into it. You understand what I'm saying? And then especially the women that's like, oh, I'm not on here to sleep with people. Yes, she is. You understand what I'm saying? Just bypass that. You know, y'all gotta learn how to date on the damn internet. But anyway, they had this other website. I'm not sure if it was Bumble or another website, but it was reverse. The girl has to inbox you, and she has to speak to you. And I find it very funny because, like, back in the old pickup artist days, we would talk about this. But when women go to approach men, that doesn't stop the air of arrogance that's around them. That's just them being approaching. That's just them. Honestly, there's a lot of women that actually do approach men, but they're called being bold. Basically, they're just being bold. They're not necessarily approaching you to do whatever. Women, when they approach men, all they really need is enough game to flip. And what I mean by flip, because we talk about flip a lot. I know I had a talk with Rosebud about flip back in the day. If I do a show with them or go on his show or get him on the show, I would have to kind of re-jog his memory because I'm pretty sure he done met a lot of niggas in his life. But he'll remember me if we go down a certain lane of conversation. He'll remember. But we talk about flip and what flip is. Flip can almost be anything. It's kind of like it's game, but it's like a different level of game. All women really need to know is how to talk to you enough for you to flip the conversation back on her. And what it really is, what she's essentially doing is just basically going up to you, gauging your interest, and then getting you to just commit back to her. So, like, they had this website or this dating app where the woman has to say something to you, and the women were just saying enough to get conversation out of the guy until he flips back and basically shows more interest to her. So it started off as her showing interest to him, but basically show him turning around, showing more interest to her. And I think a lot of guys would like that. A lot of guys would be nervous, but as a man, that can be weaponized against you. And not all the time. Certain women they know. Like certain women they know. Like, certain women that's how they get their husbands, you know. Certain women are ahead of the curve, you know. Because it's not about traditionalism or being traditional. After a while it's about okay, getting what you want. And in 2021, we're not going down a route of tradition. Like tradition at this point damn near has to be breaded out, you know. The deals that women were getting back then are not the case today. It's to the point right now I don't think a lot of women want to be stay at home uh, mothers or stay at home women. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's built for them. I don't think the majority of them even want to be that way. They say it, they flirt with it, but I don't think that's the case. It is worse to stay at home now than it was then. You know, it's worse now. Shout outs to let's see. You said I'm staying inside waiting on my camera equipment and the AC is 86 degrees in San Diego. Yeah, it's 88 out here, you know. Shout outs to Fireman. Roses are red, violets are blue, but she loving the crew. She loving the crew. She loving the crew. So I said on a podcast a billion times. I said on the podcast a billion times that I don't. I like my girls square. You know, I like a square girl. I like a girl that gets up and go to work. These days, that's square. I like a girl that well, not just that, but I like a girl that she watches Netflix and she watches her regular movies and she likes to. She's family oriented. She hangs out at the park and fucking. She likes to eat popsicles, ice cream. Just a regular woman. Y'all don't really want a woman that's into that whole shit. Like who, like especially y'all dudes in the manosphere, man. Do y'all really want a girl with an OnlyFans account? I mean, I know you do, but do you? I'm talking about, do you really want a chick with an OnlyFans account? That's like I can do it all. I can be hoe at night and woman during the day and stuff like that. Do you know? I see the way I see the way y'all talk about women. I see the way y'all talk about women. Y'all not ready for that shit. Y'all critique it, y'all talk about it, but y'all not ready for that shit. I posted something on my community tab not too long ago about the Jasmine Blue chick. You know, the chick that was saying that basically was trying to make boyfriend and girlfriend alimony a thing. And I posted a pimp that we covered one time on the show that was on Soft White Underbelly called Sharp. And Adam 22, you know, basically gave his opinion, asked his opinion on Jasmine, and you know, he said like, you know, she looked broke, and you know, she was going through it. You know, it's really his job to say that, but he can kind of tell, you know, right there off the bat. You know, she's trying to be something that she's not. She's trying to do something that she has no idea what she's doing, and she's fucking herself up in the process. As like a lot of women out here, you know, there's no problem with women, I guess, you know, quote unquote, thinking that they're taking their sexuality back. But where the problem lies is, you know, whether you choose up on somebody or you're doing your own thing is instruction. Where the problem lies is history. You know, women gotta understand history. Yo, why are you doing this? You know, when it comes down to it, why would you reduce yourself to this? You know, even if the time calls for it, because honestly, during a pandemic, times really didn't call for women to start selling pussy. I mean, it's like it's like being hot. You know, in LA and in California, it's hot all the damn time. Or in Chicago, it's hot. So motherfuckers just need a reason to kill. It's the same way. It's like, okay, give me a reason and I'm gonna start selling ass. Like goddamn. Like, and they laugh. They laugh at that shit. They laugh. It's like, sis, you could have cut grass. They laugh when I said, yo, you could get a lawnmower and start cutting grass. You can get a weed whacker and start, you understand what I'm saying? Doing other things. You can do a whole bunch of shit. You know, you can do what a lot of women did. Start making plates, start doing jewelry, start sewing stuff, break out the sewing machine, start making your own clothes. So, you see a lot of women going down the path of, okay, well, you know what, let me sell my beauty and let me sell my sexuality. And I mean, I wasn't surprised. You understand what I'm saying? Because what really brought it on was social media. What really brought it on was, you know, it's not like they wasn't doing it on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or all of these other sites. So it's like, why not? You understand? And as you can see, once OnlyFans got whatever, well, actually, it was the other way around. They've exploited OnlyFans first, and OnlyFans said, okay, and exploited them back. And then now, once OnlyFans got whatever they want from them, let's just say you got what you about to get in the future. You understand? And then now the people want to, you know, push to legalize prostitution. You know, because there is a push, like they're decriminalizing it and stuff like that, and there's just a push to legalize prostitution. You know, um, but contrary to belief, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Um, would you say this is the new generation type thinking? Yeah, but it's not smart. This is like more transitional than actual progression. This is actually not progression. This is actually digressing. You understand what it's more digressing than progressing. But what I would say is this: like, there's a lot of women that are not going to be for prostitution. because there's a lot of women that are marriage material. You know what I'm saying? Not saying a prostitute can't be marriage material. You know what I'm saying? We're talking square biz, right? Um, there's gonna be a lot of women against legalizing prostitution because y'all don't be giving women credit for a lot of things, man. Believe it or not, there's a lot of smart women out here, and then there's a lot of conniving women out here. Not saying that the smart women are for prostitution, not saying that the conniving women are for prostitution, and I'm not saying that both are not for both. You understand? What I'm saying is this, you know, there's women out here that will get married. There's women out here that are getting married, but what they're gonna see is that once you legalize prostitution, regular men, square men, where they need to keep them, because you know it's like what I'm telling you. I said I like my women square. Women like their men square. They do. The ones that they need. Okay. So usually people, especially Americans, we put our necessities in a lot of cases on the back burner because we have the luxury to do that. And note that I said luxury, not option, luxury. We have the luxury to put what we're talking about on the back burner. So a lot of women in the dating field, they can go after the brother with the nice shoes. It's not for survival. But when it comes down to survival, and what's going on, new? When it comes down to survival, and our women being in survival mode, they're not dumb. Women know when to go into survival mode. They need squares. You know, you need square men that's gonna be willing to fall for stupid shit for protection. Women are not. They're not gonna try to. They're not gonna want to pay for protection, especially when it's been free for the longest time. Fuck no. So you need protection. You need dudes that are gonna open the door for you. You need dudes that's gonna lift this and put that there. You understand what I'm saying? So they need to keep their squares intact. And you're gonna see the difference between both women. You're gonna see the ones that's like, no, we're not for this, and then you're gonna see a lot of women that's gonna say, yo, those same square guys, those are our customers, so we can't call them tricks anymore. You're gonna see the fakeness in the flip. You know. Well, what's gonna happen though is you're gonna see a lot of dudes waking up and a lot of you got yo. If y'all haven't listened or been listening, now more than ever, you got a lot of squares talking red pill shit that has nothing to do with red pill content. You know that, right? And honestly, it's not even just square dudes. It's a lot of these little new dudes popping up doing podcasts and stuff like that. So when I've been telling y'all, yo, hey, this space about to get drowned out. Somebody about to come through and take this shit. I'm not bullshitting with you. You know. Now it's just a wait game. When and who gonna survive? You know. That's really what it is. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Cause on the business side of things, let's say shit goes to shit. Dudes in the manosphere gonna have to repackage and rebrand themselves as those type of dudes. You know, whether you get successful or it goes to the next level or not, you're gonna have to kind of step away from the space. And instead of looking at other people in the space that has gotten any type of success, you know what I'm saying? You know, nobody's really here talking to y'all about that. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at Kevin Samuels as the end all be all. But this is what I'm saying. When you got Creflo Dollar and Umar and all of these other people talking about people in our space or that was in our space, it just shows you that sky's the limit. You know, don't take what you're doing on here too lightly. You know, have fun, but don't take it too lightly. So this is gonna be regular programming. It's gonna be regular internet, regular television that a lot of blue pill dudes are gonna be watching. You know, because men are going through like actually both sexes are going through a masochistic phase. And what mean by like a masochistic phase, I mean like women nowadays more than ever. I hate to say it, they like to get talked to sideways. They like to get spoken to sideways. And not just sideways, they like to get spoken to sideways, yes, in person, by guys that they're attracted to, but they like to get spoken to sideways here on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? They like to get spoken to sideways here on the internet because it's safe. This person doesn't have to know about you. You can be in the clouds, but this person could be saying things that sings your life. You understand what I'm saying? See, like when a lot of people come here in the manosphere and they don't really say nothing, like I can have somebody that likes my show and everything I'm saying resonates with them, but they never really said nothing in the chat, or they never really joined in on the panel, or they never, just somebody that's been watching and tuning in to the show. On the reverse side of that, that's what women like nowadays. They like to watch Kevin Samuels. They like to see other women get talked to sideways, even though they believe in the same thing. They like to feel the brunt. They like to sensationalize it because it's safe. It's not offending or offensive to them. Because a couple years ago, the uproar about Kevin Samuels would have been a lot bigger. It would have been a lot bigger. Nowadays, you got women that will frequent other, I guess you could say, nowadays it's actually lucrative for a woman to be in the manosphere, pick up a microphone, and regurgitate manosphere talking points, and she will have a group of women that will follow her, and she will have a group of men that will follow her. So you have your six goddess types. You have your what's the other girl that Edward likes to something I know y'all know who I'm talking about. I think her name starts with D. Dana, not Japs Dana or Judge Joe Brown's Dana. Love Dorsey. You have your Love Dorseys. You have your what's the other girl? Danica Marie's. You have your Jessica X's. You have a lot of women that has to look a certain type of way, which gets another woman's attention, and then say the red pill shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like the internet, yeah, Love Dorsey. There you go. What's going on, Jay Will? Shout outs to you. Hope you're doing well and healthy. Shout outs to War Master. You said that men are eagerly falling for it, despite what I hear. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of women are gonna get a big male audience, because to a certain degree, men are gonna get tired of hearing other men say it, and then to a certain degree, they're gonna say, "Well, you're just trying to be Kevin Samuels." You know what I'm saying? Wait until that talking point come around. Wait until that talking point come around. That's gonna be some annoying times, y'all. All because the space didn't get their shit together. Yeah, Love Dorsey. You said women need men to create a sane and orderly civilization. When they get the right to vote and decided to make men second class citizens, men reacted. Yeah, that too. That too, because honestly, it does flow into politics. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that part also, War Master. Um, but like I said, like they're gonna be able to do manosphere shit, no problem. You know what I'm saying? And they will get support from women and men. See, this is the thing about beautiful women. That's not with the ratchet shit, but like be like, oh, don't play with me now. But this is the thing about beautiful women. with a opinion. Other women will listen to her because she looks good. Men will listen to her because she looks good. Looks have always gotten their foot in the door. And if she is a one trick pony, uh, the talking points and stuff, that's the one trick. You know what I'm saying? The majority of women that's talking, manosphere, red pill talking points, a lot of them are married. You understand what I'm saying? That doesn't make her red pill or manosphere, or that doesn't make her points any more potent, but she's safe. It's like, okay, well, the stuff that I'm talking about, I got a husband to back it up. I got a husband to show. Whereas a lot of the women that's going to be hating on me, they don't have a husband. They're not marriage minded. They don't back it up. They don't have anything to show. You know what I'm saying? Because after a while, women will attack you. Yo, if you're so this, you're so that, then why don't you have a man? When it gets to a certain point. So a lot of those women, you know what I'm saying? They like to get their masochistic fix from a lot of those content creators. Also, it's kind of they kind of will take the message and swallow the pill easier if a woman talks to them than it would be a man, and especially if they're black, because black women don't really have to. And I see it. It's not. I'm not mad at it. It's just it is what it is. When it comes down to the nature, they don't really have to put an effort when dealing with black men like that. They don't really have to put an effort. So if they didn't really have to put an effort when it comes down to dealing with you, a lot of brothers sound dumb as hell trying to get them to cooperate, like full cooperation, not even half cooperation, like full cooperation. Like, you sound dumb to them right now. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And the only time she will really cooperate with you is if she's attracted to you, or you're in an authoritative position. You know, there's a lot of economic conversations that we don't have in the black community, man. Black men haven't had a conversation of what it would be like to hire a group of women, for his business. A group of black women for his business, and what comes with that. Or just in general, we don't really have too much business talk on here, and if we do, it's dudes like, man, I'm handling my business out of here, outside of the space. I'm not handling my business here in the space. That's why it's more important for content creators in the space to really be talking about business and handling business and doing their content and things like that. But we're always behind for some reason on the learning curve, which is like open to everybody, open to the world. If we're gonna have a if we're gonna have a sector like this, cool. But a lot of us need to be working on a sector like that, to draw in, funnel in the audience and stuff like that. Manosphere audiences, to tell you the truth, if you want to know why certain things are going on in the space, needs to be controlled. See, when those girls do their like videos and stuff, like, they control their audience. Like, I'm pretty sure you got people that don't like Danica and don't like Love Dorsey and stuff like that. But if you ever notice, they don't have a huge trolling problem. They don't have a huge trolling problem. People act right. They come to them correct. And to a certain degree, they do their own content. But every so often, you will see Danica working with this person or working with that person, and they do it together. So even the women that talk about manosphere topics and have a sizable audience, this space has failed to realize, yo, reclaim the throne, my nigga. Assume the throne. You have women here that are willing to put in work for your cause, and you're sitting up here trying to become a gossip channel, essentially competing with those same women. instead of utilizing them. People to a degree, men, women, children, dog, cat. If you understand what's going on, you understand you're gonna be used. But who says? See, it's only using if you don't want to be used. It's only being used. You understand what I'm saying? If you're being misused, misused really points out the fact that you're being used. Um, I know for like, I had this conversation with my girl the other day. I'm like, yo, you know, it's not about using. It's about not getting misused. Nobody wants to get misused. Understand that somebody's going to use something. If I'm paying for cable and I'm not in the house, but she's there, use the cable, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, use it. It's there. Like, use. Okay. I mean, I don't watch it. You gonna watch it? We got a big screen TV. Watch it. So you're gonna get used. Somebody wants you to do something for them. You're gonna get used. Business, used. You're going to get used to a certain degree. In a relationship, outside a relationship, just don't get misused. You know what I'm saying? Or let your spouse know, yo, don't misuse me. Draw boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to like women being in the space, like I was telling y'all, man, you need to use them. They want to be used, as a matter of fact. Them pledging, like, hey, don't you like this talking point? Hey, this, that, and the third. Hey, they're like saying, they're saying what I told the manosphere to do with me. Use me. Use me. You know? I'm here to work. I'm here to teach, I'm here to give people information. I'm here to influence or whatever, you guys listen to the channel for. Use. You're going to get used consciously or subconsciously. And as a man, being a giver, you need to control how much you give out. As a lady, being a taker, you need to control how much you take in. Because low key, we're both. Men want to give, but we want to receive. Women want to receive, but also she wants to give. So, you know, it's hard. You need to know our nature and not deprive each other of our things. Like right now, if the manosphere was really up, we got a whole group of women that would literally come over to what we got going on. You build it, they move in. You understand? So it doesn't go without saying that our money could come from manosphere talking points, us working with each other, us being self sufficient and doing business, but also a piece of the paper and also your audience and different ways to parlay people that would like to hear what you have to say will come from a lot of the women that you have representing you. The space wouldn't be so easy to attack if there's a whole bunch of women here that are lucrative and that are doing their content, getting money and doing business with male content creators and teaming up, doing shows and stuff like that. Women that are approved, not just any random chick, women that are approved. So that goes back into what I'm saying, that the manosphere that does need to control their audience. But at the rate we're going, we're going to be subject to the audience. Okay? When I told you guys that content is not king like that, y'all wasn't hearing me. Y'all don't understand. Content ain't king when you're a content creator because it's all over the place. If I wanted to take if I wanted to take this nice ass camera right now and show you motherfuckers ladybugs and cicada holes and uh cicada shells and do all kinds of stuff, that's content. Anything is content. If I wanted to come on here and be like blah 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 all fucking day, nigga, that's content. You understand what I'm saying? When you get to a certain level, content is anything, you know. So like I said, you got to know your audience. A lot of Manosphere audience, they are those same type of the irony of it. I'm gonna tell you the real truth. The irony of it is a lot of the women that we talk about, that's actually your audience. That's actually your audience. The reason why it looks that way is because the space hasn't been approved. The Manosphere still got a whole bunch of black pill dudes running around here, quote unquote black pill dudes, dudes that actually uh uh hijack the black pill, running around here doing some crazy shit, like talking about purging and shooting up bitches and doing all kinds of ridiculous ass shit. They don't even have a hold of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? And those are the easiest dudes you can talk to because to a certain degree, you can do that red pill shit and then you can say, okay, we got to here. Okay, that's where you cut off. Okay, bro, this is not that or that is not this. But you want to know why it's not going to happen? And it's funny because I look around the space and hold on, JR, I'm gonna get to that. Shout outs to JR. You know what's going on, Dane? Shout outs to Dane. John Kennedy, what's going on? You said volume a little low. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. Let me give you a wrench though. I thought you been had a wrench, bro. Let me put y'all on real quick. So, let me come over here. Yeah, content is the product. Let me take this out of the let me take this out of the sun like that real quick. I actually wanted to hold it in my hands, but I didn't. But let's do this. Let's do this real quick. Let's turn up the volume on line number 1 because I got it hardwired, like hard going into the thing. So, how does the volume sound now? The volume should sound a little bit better. Or let me do this. Let's go down to 63, and let's boost the volume. Ooh, this shit is hot, y'all. Let me show y'all my setup. I got y'all. Hold on. These mosquitoes are killing me, y'all. The volume should be okay. Hold on, y'all. This is my setup right here. If y'all can see, you know what I'm saying. I got a whole nother camera. I don't think y'all can see that. It's the glare. God damn, it's the sun for me, y'all. I got a whole nother camera, and I got like the whole setup. I got the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it should be a little bit louder, y'all. If anything, turn your camera, your headphones up. Let me check this volume thing real quick, and I'm clipping on that. So, all right, I'll turn it up to 75, and we should be good. So the volume should be okay. Let me see. Let's get back to it before I forget my train of thought. Ugh. So anyway, where was I? God damn it! I hate when this happens. Okay, yeah. So for the manosphere to really for the manosphere to really get those dudes back in shape, a lot of people are gonna have to stop faking about the damn game. Yeah, I'm about to get a fucking gazebo or some shit. But the manosphere is gonna have to stop faking about the goddamn game, cause all of y'all, like, I'm looking around right now. right? Around the space. And all that y'all are doing is talking about game. You cannot psychoanalyze women without talking about game. And that's what I've been seeing the whole time in the manosphere. Psychoanalyzing women and talking about game, and a whole bunch of niggas in denial as to that's what they doing. Nigga, we see you. You're talking about game all day. What's the point of telling brothers don't date this type of chick? That's game. And if you see people around the manosphere, you see it actually manifested manifested itself into that shit. It manifested itself into that shit. Look at, and I hate to say it, and I hate to mention him in this capacity because I got respect for him, but look at MGTOW Dictionary. Look at MGTOW Dictionary. He has a whole book on game as to not follow somebody with game, and that's a fucking ironic book. That's the selling point of the book because it's ironic that I'm telling you, yo, don't follow these type of guys. Follow me while I'm giving you game. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Game Changer break down a whole bunch of. I mean, just even in the titles, it's like, bro, you about to spend the whole show talking about game. Game is the content, right? I'm watching this nigga break down ratchet niggas and ratchet women and shit like that, and it's like, bro, you're talking about game. I'm watching Bernard Riley backpedal on a lot of the stuff that we talked about. Have Alan Roger Curry on there, basically talking to y'all about game. And speaking of ARC and a lot of brothers in the space, when they thought that what he was teaching was game, they backtracked once they realized no, he's just not trying to waste his time. That's more of a method. Um, when they got around some sad niggas like facing LMS and some other people, and they start hearing their talking points, they're trying to talk about. They were trying to preach the game to facing LMS. No, you're not ugly. No, you got a little bit of status. Oh, the whole high value man conversation. Take a wild guess on what that was about. Game for 500, Alex. Answer: Daily Double. It's game. Let me tell you where the real war is. It's actually, when it comes down to the manosphere, it's two niggas. Niggas that get it and go on about their business, and then nerds. Quote unquote nerds. The war is with the nerds, honestly. Because honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I wanted to like nerd out, I can nerd out on some shit. If I wanted to package what I'm talking about to make it more relatable and stuff like that, because there's more dudes that's lost on like women and certain things and things that that they've gone through or have going on, or dudes with delayed whole phases trying to come back and relive it and shit like that. You can exploit a lot of black men in the manosphere because they come here to listen to people that kind of, aside from learning, because they do come here to learn, but to listen to people that may feel the same way that they feel. You understand what I'm saying? Or may look at women the same way they look at women, whether they have success with them or not. Blah, blah, blah. So you have a lot of dudes here that are teaching you game, but they just want to repackage it different, like it's not that, so that they don't think that they're listening to Mr. Superfly Pimpin' Mac. You understand what I'm saying? Mr. Superfly, right? They them niggas, right? Then, then it goes into, okay, well, we're talking about ratchet women. I would never date those type of women. Bullshit. I'm not attracted to those type of women. Bullshit, right? So they're not even talking to you about game effectively. That's another thing. Then, on top of that, they don't want to believe that they themselves are Pookie or Ray Ray. Like, they don't. hang out with Pookie and Ray Ray. Like they themselves aren't Pookie and Ray Ray. This is to make them feel better about themselves. Like, oh, okay, I'm so glad I'm not that nigga. It's always I'm so glad I'm not that nigga. When in actuality you are that nigga. And maybe a little bit worse. What's even worse is when your online persona is a contradiction. Because then that kind of reveals more about the real you. You know what I'm saying? Like when your online persona, when you cuz like I guess whatever avatar character that you take your thoughts and you put it into quote unquote online or as an avatar or as an audience member as a content creator, a lot of that's your experience. A lot of that isn't an avatar. A lot of that is you. So people's character do show in a lot of these different online settings. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get to know an advanced version of them, not basically like a baseline version of them. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when I told Hammer, "Yo, go get you a starter bitch." You know what I'm saying? Why are grown ass men that need starter bitches themselves getting fucking offended? And then turning around and teaching you game. All of those black pill dudes, you see them hating on Donovan Sharp. You see them hating on all kinds of dating coaches. So let's do it like this then. Let's say all of those dating coaches are frauds, right? And stuff like that. Let's just say that they are frauds. What about the anti-dating coaches? They're not frauds neither. There's nothing fraudulent about them. You black pill. You're supposed to know both sides and feel indifferent about it, but you don't. You lean to one side, and then you start doing goofy shit that can make money. I ain't even gonna lie. Goofy shit is content. So me putting out a book talking about, hey, don't fuck with him, fuck with me, basically. That doesn't sound like a game to you. That doesn't sound like somebody's running some type of game with you. Does this make me louder? I don't know. My shit is in the green and the yellow, so I should be good. I'm not clipping. I don't know why it's not louder, but let me know. And let me know if this actually let me listen to my stream real quick. Give me 1 second. And let me catch up. Let me catch up on I don't know. My shit is in the green and the yellow, so I should be good. I'm not clipping. It is why it's not louder. All right, so I'm clipping on this. I'm just not loud on my on the thing. So in a case like this is what I would do. I need to take that off of that and just wire it into the camera. Give me 1 second. It is all right. So I'm clipping on this. I'm just not loud on my on the thing. So anyway, like I said, let me do this. So I should be a lot louder now. You guys should hear me a lot louder and clear now. If I switch to HDMI 1 and turn the volume up just a tad bit. All right, so we should be good now. Okay, so I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, like I said, like I said, them dudes are really trying to sell you a whole different version of game. They're trying to sell you a whole different version of game, and the game will make sense to a lot of people. What's going on, LT man? Like I said, yeah, a lot better. I was gonna do it this way. I was really gonna do it this way the first time, but I said fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, that's good to know. Because the thing is when you switch cameras and stuff like that, you don't want it to go to this camera and that camera and stuff like that. So you want to have like your audio kind of like separate. But sometimes it's better y'all to patch the audio into the camera that you're using because you can have problems which are like latency problems and stuff like that. But anyway, and let me tell y'all why you need to have dudes like that in the manosphere because the manosphere to a certain degree it generates a lot of fear. It generates a lot of fear. A lot of these dudes are what's going to generate? Yeah, a lot of grifting on all sides. Um, Kwafi, what's going on? Shout outs to you. What's going on, LT man? Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs to everybody. What's going on, Cut? Yeah, you just gotta come on here and be yourself. What's going on, Brian? Shout outs to you guys. Damn, homies in the building. Travis, everybody in the building. Shout outs to everybody that's here, man. Yeah, we about to get it in. We about to dive into this shit. We about to dive into it. So, like I said, a lot of it is about fear. If you fear something, I can sell you the cow with the milk. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing for like church. A lot of people they fear going to hell, so church is always gonna be here. It's built on fear. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I'm reporting to you about Dr. Dre and how he lost all of this money, or Elon Musk, or Bill Gates and stuff like that, and I want to run the narrative home, you know what I'm saying? I want to run the narrative of yo, don't be dating these bitches. They gonna use you. They finna do this. They finna do that, and stuff like that. Nigga, I will have a nigga that works at McDonald's scared shitless that his girl at home about to take all he got. It's like, no, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's what could happen. What's going on, Ism? Shout outs to Ism. Shout outs to Kwafi. He said this is close up and personal. He said like the way you have this set up. You're doing things different and unique. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is something that I've been playing around with. You know what I'm saying? And I get real good visuals with this camera. I just need to play with this camera that's right here. This Logitech. I need to play around with that. But really, it's about fear. You know what I'm saying? It's really about fear. Shout outs to Nicer. Definitely do that. Hmm. Definitely do that. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, dudes here, they like hearing about stuff like that. Dudes here, they probably do have things to lose from a woman. Dudes here, they can they can learn from stuff like that. And honestly, what's going on, E Love? Honestly, when you have celebrities listening to the space, you understand what I'm saying? Aaron B, what's going on? Honestly, when you have celebrities and stuff listening to the space, they can benefit from this information. But the thing is that what's the point of having the information if you can't parlay it? You understand what I'm saying? What's the point of having information if you can't parlay it? You got to be able to parlay what you're talking about. So, I mean, I'm not saying that, the manosphere shouldn't have sectors and stuff like that, and other people shouldn't be listening to certain things. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you come into space and you listen to certain people, bro, you gonna be fearful of women your whole life, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. You're gonna be fearful of women your whole life. And as a man, you don't wanna live in no goddamn fear. You don't wanna live in fear of women. You don't wanna live in fear of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because fear is limiting. And that's what a lot of limited beliefs are drawn on. They're drawn on fear. But as a young man, you gotta learn how to take some of this information and take what you get, and you know what I'm saying, and apply it to what you got going on, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, dudes still want to date. Dudes still want to go outside. Dudes still want to interact with women and have, you know what I'm saying, and have certain dealings with women. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I told JB what's going on. That's why I told Hammer. I said, bro, yo, go on campus. You know, go flirt with some women. Live life. Why are you here talking about feminism? You know what I'm saying? When I knew about the manosphere and I was in the manosphere back in the day, you know, my names would pop up in certain chats and stuff like that, and we were having these conversations. I was still outside, even during the pickup artist era. I was still outside. I was still moving around. Matter of fact, that pickup artist era actually created a lot of these dudes here that you guys think are spitting original content. I'm not spitting no original content. You not spitting no damn original content. I know it, cause I know where they got it from. I know where you got it from. And I know who you got it from. You understand? So that's why, you know, as a young man, instead of being in here causing all these problems, there shouldn't be a Hammer running around here causing problems like that. Honestly. And it's just funny that the dude that came into the space off some business shit, you seen what he got? That pushback and stuff like that. You seen the type of pushback that he got. He came in here trying to handle business. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Let me turn my brightness up. Because I can't see shit. The sun is on me now for some reason. 1 second. Shout outs to Sir Ism. Oh, shout outs to everybody here. God damn. I didn't even see these super chats. Shout outs to Sir Ism. Sir Ism with the 5. He said player talk from the Macosphere. Hell yeah. Shout outs to Sir Ism. Shout outs to John Kennedy. Shout outs to you, bro. Oh yeah, I know it's real down in Miami. I know it's real down in Miami. Shout outs to Degenerate. He said always kind of thought that the black pill philosophy or so-called philosophy always came across as an inferiority complex without trying to do better. Um 1 second. Um he said you have to be careful on who you listen to. You said you're right. You have to be careful on who you listen to. A dude, Jake Davison from the White Manosphere, started listening to some foolishness in their sector and ended up killing 5 people. Yeah, somebody tried to purge at the movie theaters too. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, bro. He said, "War Master, I see what you did there. Christianity is fear based, and this country claims Christianity. Fear is a powerful force. Yeah, it definitely is. It's almost scary, bro. It's almost scary. And I mean, I talk about it also. You know, a bit of the game. What really got a lot of dudes talking about game, and what really got a lot of dudes into the game, is the fear. Fear got a lot of men into the game. Really, the game. You know, it starts off by by you giving guys the tools on how not to get played by women. What the manosphere does in a lot of cases, or what I see going on in the manosphere, and I don't mean to blame the manosphere for this, because the manosphere does a lot of good things and different things aside from this, is what the manosphere does is it takes that same fear and it amplifies it. And it's like, okay, we're not trying to tell you, hey, don't don't get played by women, because we know you fear getting played by women. But also, we're not trying to amplify you getting played by women as a what you call it, as a We're not trying to amplify it, or make money off the amplification of it. I mean, what's going on, Mace? I can see a little bit of the chat. Shout outs to JR. He said Jake Davidson needed some self improvement. This is the kind of his life. Out of shape dude, need to shave. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of those dudes here. There's a lot of those dudes here. That's why you tell them to cam up. And they get mad when you tell them to cam up too. Cause sometimes it's like, okay, after a while you get tired of a Goku avatar making fun of you. It's like, okay, well, nigga, let's see what you look like. You talk that manosphere shit. Let's see how much you stand behind the shit that you talking. Let's see what you look like. Let's see you. Let's see you. You know what I'm saying? Get on camera and say that shit. Let's see you. Cause them dudes will fuck y'all over at the drop of a hat. Them dudes will fuck and screw y'all over at the drop of a hat. After they done told you to fear a whole bunch of different things. Having the game is not fearing something. Having the game is recognizing something and doing something about it. You know what I'm saying? Or have a response to something. Why would I sit up there and psychoanalyze and break down a whole bunch of women that you're not even dating anyway? What's the fear in that? After a while, it's all entertainment. You understand? And I can see if you could do it for entertainment purposes, but a lot of people aren't doing it for entertainment purposes. It's basically, if I build up something for you to be afraid of and then take you around it, you're gonna think I saved you from it because anyway, that was a bad analogy. It's the same thing with women, basically. Women, they like to be put in danger. If I put a woman in danger and I know she likes to be protected, if I put her around the same danger I know I can protect her from, she's going to think I know how to protect her from danger in general. She's not thinking a certain type of danger, this, that, and the third. That's why if I take a woman to my hood and take her around the homies, you know what I'm saying? She going to be around a whole bunch of different dudes, but she protected because she with me. You understand what I'm saying? My name with the homies is good, so she going to be okay. Same thing. If I take a woman here in the manosphere, and she's protected, she's gonna feel protected by me because I'm like, yeah, y'all don't mess with her or whatever, or y'all don't, or let me give her a wrench, or kind of explain to her, yo, this is what's going on, this is what sector you're in, blah blah blah. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that if I can build the fear up within you, if I protect you from the same, if I give you information to protect you from the same fear I just put you in, I can make a lot of money. Bad enough, the shit can already happen anyway. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that, like even with the black pill dudes, oh, she don't like dudes unless you got a jawline. Oh, she don't like you unless you do this or unless you do that. You know, some of y'all dudes get a aha moment. Oh, I don't look like her type. Or oh, I might not be her type. Basically, what the black pill and the manosphere turned into basically is your thoughts, you know. Um, Back in the day, pickup artists or just dudes that wanted to get with women, they had a 3 second rule. Within 3 seconds of seeing this woman, go ahead and approach. Because if you don't, you'll be in your head and then you'll talk yourself out of it and you can't do it, you know? So it's no different than your thoughts. If you see a beautiful girl in the club and you're like, damn, you know what, she's cute. Dude's probably been hollering at her all night. Let me go after this little average chick over here. You understand what I'm saying? Basically, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You kind of talked yourself out of that situation for another situation. And things like that was so prevalent and it's still prevalent now, but it was so prevalent then that they had rules in the club like, okay, you talk to the baddest joint that's in there down. You understand? Whereas dudes are like their philosophy is like, yo, I'm about to talk to the baddest joint in here, or not even the baddest joint in here. I'm about to talk to regular joints and then work my way up. You know, which could happen. I'm not saying that can't happen, but that's how dudes was really, that's how dudes is really giving it up, and that's how dudes are giving it up. So, like I said, that black pill shit, man, that shit, them dudes, man, they just here to stir up fear, and then you got these middle channels where they give you the fear and create content fear based, but then say they're not game, which is more inviting, which is more friendly. It's like, hey, come listen to me. You don't have to hear that. Ooh, I'm a pimp. I'm a Mac. I'm this, that, and the third. And that's why I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, well, you're still fear based, and you're still teaching these dudes like, yo, if you don't have a jawline, this, that, and the third. Uh, Let me give you the game. Let me, you know what I'm saying? It's basically that on a smaller level. And I get it. It's entertainment. I get it. But at the same time, it doesn't negate the fact that these dudes are giving you game and teaching you game. Hey, don't go after a woman. If your girl does this, do this. If your girl does that, do that. You know? And then a lot of y'all thinking that y'all getting like these special tokens and these and special gambits on how to get the girl and stuff like that. And it fucks a lot of y'all up because a lot of y'all dudes want to date. A lot of y'all dudes lie to yourself. Oh, she's a thought. I'm not attracted to her because she's said thought. She's for the streets, you know? And I see a lot of blue pill and square dudes coming into the to the space on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, they like to hear the little player talk, player game type conversation because a lot of them want to kind of connect the dots. Okay, well, I know how to dress, or okay, well, I'm not that bad looking, or okay, well, I'm this, that, and the third. But really, you know what I'm saying? They think the same way. They're like, okay, I'm afraid she's gonna do this. I'm afraid she's gonna do that. Feminism doesn't really exist like that in a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you just date feminist broads, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all are dating low key feminist broads, but what do you need to figure that out? Game. You understand? So it all goes back to it. It all goes back to what we've been talking about. It all goes back to what we've been saying. You know how much dudes I see go on different sides of the fence here in the manosphere and then later on come back and be like, yo, Kuda, you was right. Them dudes are hustling. Them dudes are kind of trying to drum up this fear, this extra case of fear that I didn't have with a certain situation. They're trying to amplify that. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you may have your hangups or have had your hangups with women and stuff like that, as which is everybody has them, but it's not that serious. It's not that deep, you know. And that's why I gotta tell dudes like Theo and other people around here that believe that they're being helped in certain situations when they're actually not being helped. You gotta tell those dudes like, bro, why are you telling this girl that you're red pill? Why are you telling this woman that, yo, you're gonna do this and I'm red pill, so, you can't do this, or you shouldn't be doing this. It's like, bruh, you basically telling her how to fucking play you by saying some unnecessary information that you don't have to say. Like, you know, you just gotta study dating. You just gotta understand dating, and then you just gotta understand where you fall in conjunction to what you're trying to do. Okay, I'm learning a lot about dating as a subject. You understand what I'm saying? Not really as it pertains to me. You understand? I'm looking at dating as a whole, and then I'm like, okay, this is where I fall into this. This is where I fall into that. If y'all watch that interview that I put out with that pimp Sharp, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to teach y'all how to be pimps. Y'all can take a lot of this fucking information and apply it to your day-to-day lives. That's really what it is. That pimp Sharp. The reason why what he said, and it looked like he had a disdain towards that Jasmine Blue chick, really trying to get, really trying to push a lot of women into thinking that, okay, if your boyfriend breaks up with you at least 6 months after the relationship, he should be supporting you or whatever he was doing in this, that, and the third, right? The reason why he has a disdain for women like that because of the goofy shit is that he knows that a lot of dudes are going to be falling for that. He knows that she can go somewhere and get chosed up. Some dudes will take that deal just because she looked good. And let's just break down the game. If you're one of these fear mongering dudes that's like, oh, women are gonna do this, women are gonna do that. I'm afraid she might take me for what I own, or this, or whatever, whatever you fear. You know what I'm saying? They should side with Sharp, because don't y'all not like women that ruin good dudes? Aren't you guys good dudes? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want women out here destroying good dudes and turning them into savages, right? See how that works? You see how I can just bring up a topic, flip it, turn it real condescending, and put some fear behind it? Don't you not want good dudes? Isn't the lame, the educated lame, isn't this supposed to be a safe haven or a space where the educated lame can come and not have to worry about women? Oh, you see how I did that? But see, I'm actually doing this to prove a point instead of actually using it for you guys to be fearful. Because if you're giving good dudes the game so that they don't get played, you're giving them the game. That's game. You're teaching them game. Y'all sit around and laugh at thoughts all day. That doesn't alleviate the fact that you're going to be attracted to a thought. Thoughts are attractive. They're very attractive. What's the point of studying female nature if you're not going to engage with them? So it makes no damn sense. It makes no damn sense. So when you look at the black sector of YouTube and you're wondering, yo, why haven't they checked these dudes? It's because another sector will have to give themselves up and basically turn into the game guys, the dating coaches, or all of the guys that all of the guys that they tell you not to follow, all of the guys that they tell you, hey man, this person is giving you wrong information. Hey, this person is sending you, you know what I'm saying, sending you on a crash course. And I'm here to tell you, like, okay, you already, a lot of dudes already sat up here and wasted their time with dumb shit. And I'm trying to tell you, which you don't think you're wasting your time in the manosphere, which is fucking funny. A lot of y'all are wasting time. Um, Go ahead, nigga. Waste some more of your time. I mean, that runs concurrent with what you like to do anyway. So if you want to start fights and say, "Oh, that's not right," or talk shit about other dudes here and stuff like that, and believe that you're not wasting your time, yo, go right on ahead. I mean, that's what the internet's for. You have a right to do that. You know what I'm saying? You have a right to waste your time. You have a right to heckle dating coaches when they're telling you the truth about shit. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how much times y'all just like the back and forth. It's like tug of war. You understand what I'm saying? So, let me catch up. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Third Ward. They about to go live. Shout outs to For the Record TV. Shout outs to Mace. He said, "Can you please do another tech show on building a sound system for a studio?" Yeah, actually, you know what? I got a lot of tech shows coming with that. Information, Mace. Um, it all depends. It all depends if it all depends on what you're trying to do. You understand what I'm saying? I can do a tech show, but it all depends on what you're trying to do. And you got to know about interfaces. What interfaces that do you want to make what interfaces would you rather make the brainchild of your audio? So it depends on what type of audio that you're running. If you're building a studio and you want something where you can run music into, your voice into, and other different things into, then you got to learn about interfaces. One of the best interfaces you guys can look up and it's about $100 or $130, which is the Evo 4. You can look up the Evo 4, or you can look up the regular Evo. I think it's called the Evo 3 or the Evo 2. Yeah, the Evo 2 and the Evo 4. Basically, I would get the Evo 4 because I'm running a whole bunch of different things into my interface and into my sound settings. But and I would say get the bigger one because you got one for like 130, and then you got the bigger one for like 200. You just better off getting the $200 one. You know what I'm saying? But if you want something easy, both of them are easy. You can put it in your pocket. I would get the Evo 4. And the reason why I would get that is because you could hook up a whole bunch of different things into it, you know? So, go get you an Evo 4. You know what I'm saying? My bad, I'm country as hell. So, mind you, I'm gonna be out here peeling oranges and apricots and all kinds of shit. Um, yeah, the Evo 4 is good. Look up the Evo 4. And the preamps, it can run an SM7B like it's nothing. The preamps are really good on it too because it comes from Audient. It comes from the people that does like Arrow and some other stuff. So, check out the Evo if you guys are looking for a good interface. I was gonna get one, and I still might, but I don't need one. Shout out to James Brown. He said, I used to hate them avatars until I realized that I was one. Yeah, I mean, you have the right to be that way. I mean, you have the right to be that way. I mean, you have the right to be an avatar if you like. It's just that the manosphere is a free for all. So you got people that have the right to be an avatar mad at other avatars because of some of the shit that they do and say. We get it double time. We get it double time because we're a damn content creator. Y'all, they can mess up the show for y'all, but y'all, or mess up the show for a content creator, but y'all don't necessarily have to deal with them unless you're talking to them in the chat or something like that. So. But we'll get back into the game. Shout outs to Kwafi, man. Thank you, Kwafi. Shout outs to Kwafi. Kwafi in the building. What's going on, Bruce? He said, so the white manosphere just have their own so-called Tony incident. Well, the white manosphere been taking a lot of L's. The white manosphere has been taking a lot of L's, bro. And I'm going to tell y'all why in 1 second. For only a fraction of the population knows of the manosphere, with public knowledge and other talented and experienced men would transform the manosphere. Yeah. Yeah. He said, I'm all about grooming. It's all who I am. But if another brother needed, and he said, that's my specialty. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you, Kwafi. I appreciate that. He said you are a cool downside. He said that makes bros see that it's okay to have fun and touch other subjects. That is true. That is true. Yeah, we can all study. We can all learn from each other. What's going on, Zab? Shout outs to you. Shout outs to everybody here. My bad if I missed you or missed your comments. But what I'm saying is this, the space just got too much stuff going on. And now it's too late to kind of come back and grab the reins. O'Shea said he's coming back and grabbing the reins. And my my advice to him is good luck with that. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that. You know. Good luck with it. But y'all got to start. Y'all got to start looking at who y'all got leading the space also. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense to complain as an audience member. It makes no sense to complain as a content creator about the space, being led and who's actually leading the space. So y'all got to take into account, who we got leading. If the Manosphere was supposed to go on CSNBC, who the hell gonna get on CSNBC in this space? Y'all about to have a panel? Y'all gonna run it like the Bernard Riley panels where where they start jumping people and talking shit about people? Huh? You got a lot of brothers here that like to talk that politics shit. How you gonna run that? Hold on, y'all. I had to bust open this orange. But how you gonna fix that? How you gonna run that? Ain't no fucking senator about to come in this space and say, yo, control your panel, bro. They talking shit. They talking about my family and shit. Like, come on now. I don't care what you got going on. My bad, y'all. Stay hydrated. Eat oranges, nigga. They fall. You said the beat, two brothers on United. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Shout out to Calvin. Politics stink. Play Xbox, right? I think the manosphere needs to stay out of politics for real, for real. Like we could talk about it amongst each other, but we need to stay out of like online politics conversations, bro, because that shit gonna backfire. But anyway, the white manosphere has been taking L's like a motherfucker. The white manosphere, I would actually say, is the first manosphere to be taking L's like that. That Elliot Rogers, niggas is still mentioning Elliot Rogers, bro. The white manosphere is different. I don't think they handle. I mean, they got their business that they got to handle also. But let me tell you what's going on with the white manosphere. Um, those white boys that they're teaching. See, the problem with niggas is that niggas have a complex, and the problem with the white manosphere is that they have a complex also. They have a lot of those dudes have a superiority complex. You know, they got to be in control. They got to be superior and stuff like that. They don't react well to not being in control in certain situations, especially when it pertains to their life. They're not raised to be victims. So they will do certain things that will make them look fucked up. Black men, on the other hand, we're used to not being in control, that when we get some type of control, we don't know how to act. Message. So it's gonna be hard for both manospheres to not take some type of accountability when people, because I don't even think that's our problem, for real, for real. You know, people shooting up movie theaters and stuff like that. People been shooting up movie theaters and shooting up bitches and doing all kinds of crazy shit like that. Honestly, that's where the dating coaches come in, so they can stop it. But the narrative that like the manosphere likes to run is that, oh, he was listening to this dating coach and tried to be mode one, and now he's in jail, or he shot up some bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I don't buy that. Other factors gotta factor into that. That's like saying, yo, he played too much Doom and now he just wants to kill motherfuckers. Now, are you killing motherfuckers in Doom? Mm-hmm. Is there a lot of blood and gore? Yeah. But to blame the manosphere is just, it's just basically people just pointing the fingers to blame. Honestly, a lot of stuff wouldn't get blamed on the manosphere if if we handled business. You understand? Because that's not really what we're talking about. But like I said, that's where the dating coaches come from, you know? And then the manosphere, how they like to flip it on y'all with that fear mongering shit is like, yo, if you listen to this dating coach, you're going to go to jail. It's like, bro, I think you guys will be smart enough to know, okay, let me listen to somebody that resonates with what they're saying. Like their message resonates with me. I think, what's going on, Chickadee? Hold on, I got to catch up. I got to catch up on these chats. Shout outs to everybody. But it's like I think you guys would, I give you guys credit. I mean, I think you guys would be smart enough to be like, hey, you know, let me go to a dating coach whose style that I resonate more with. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if this thing is charging. Cause I would hate for it not to be charging. Give me 1 second. Let me turn this camera off. Cause this camera is using a lot of power. Okay. So I would think you guys, would be smart enough not to pick a dating coach that, you know, that you know that that doesn't resonate with what you're talking about. Like back in the day when I read Mode One, um, like I see what he was talking about. I didn't go full Mode One, but there was certain instances in my life where I'm like, okay, I'm about to Mode One this chick. You know what I'm saying? Or okay, the way she's talking to me, I got to deal with her more Mode One ish. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the type of shit or the type of guys that this particular girl, respects. That's the type of guys that she goes for. So I end up being more mode one with her. You gotta be versatile, you gotta definitely know how to switch up and do a whole bunch of different shit. Like, a lot of these dudes here, man, you going bruh, just just do what they say. Never talk to a woman ever again in your life. Actually, every single broad that you go find, tell her that you're red pill. So when she plays you, they can sell you some more shit. When she plays you, they can sell you some more shit. See, I told you she was gonna do that. I told you that's what them girls do. See, I told you. See, didn't I tell you? Because in a lot of cases, y'all setting yourself up for the see I told you. That's the other half of the red pill that they don't tell y'all about. It's good to be aware of shit, but it's good to be aware that you're preemptive, that you don't set up situations where that shit happens. That's what comes with awareness, preparation. If you know somebody got 10 minutes to do something to you, you got 10 minutes to prepare to attack it or parry it or meet it head on or just not have it happen at all. You know? So these dudes can sell you these stupid ass titles. How to win the game is to not play it at all. How to win the game, you don't even play it. Not playing the game is playing the game, you dumbass. You thought about that on your own? Interesting. So that's where the white manosphere, that's where they kind of, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of what goes on in the black manosphere is a spinoff from the white manosphere. Like niggas being mad at dating coaches. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there. Niggas being mad at dating coaches. They got that from the white boys. Niggas always hung out in groups and talked about, oh man, you not no player. Oh, you not getting the honeys like that. Where the honeys at? Blah blah blah. Oh man, you this, that, and the third. Oh man, we've always did that. We've always did that. Until you start seeing them white boys go after fucking David X or because it's all skepticism. Skepticism was around back in the dating coach, the PUA era, in the dating coach days. So that's why, like, certain things people get challenged on. Look how much times, like, Alan Roger Curry getting challenged by niggas is a new thing. Alan Roger Curry getting challenged by black people once he became accessible is a new thing. Niggas was not challenging Tariq Nasheed like that on that player shit back in the day. Let's just keep it 100. There was not challenging Tariq Nasheed. There was not challenging Player Supreme. There was not challenging a lot of these dudes talking that game shit back in the day. That's a fairly new concept. And them niggas learned it from, like, even if you go look at MGTOW Dictionary, I don't even know if he's fully white, but they learned it from dumb brothers. White people in the manosphere, like MGTOW and all of those little delineations or whatever, They started talking shit because white people, in a lot of cases, and dudes from other races got fucked over the most when it came down to that pickup artist shit. That's why you got black people talking about some, they ain't no Mexican pickup artists. They ain't no Spanish pick. Nigga, you got Indian pickup artists. You got fucking, and they call them curry cells. Well, not curry cell. Curry cell is something different, but they call them curries and stuff like that. You got a whole bunch of dudes, that got they talking points from them white boys going at they got at them goddamn pickup artists. Cause them pickup artists was like, oh, I get 500 women a year, and they're like, prove it. See, that's something that you gotta prove. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can tell you they get bitches. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Let me tell you some real shit. A lot of the dudes, I'm so real with it, bro. A lot of the dudes that listen to pickup artists, they get badder women than pickup artists. The pickup artist does. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's dudes that listen to Steph is Cold that deal with way more colder women than Steph is Cold. Not to say Steph is Cold don't deal with cold bitches, because you in the gym, you going to deal with some cold bitches. What I'm saying is that a lot of those dudes were getting better women than the actual, you know what I'm saying, or had better women than some of the dating coaches that they follow. You understand? So dating for real is a free for all. Like if a motherfucker say he get 500 bitches and I'm gonna spend money with him or purchase his books or take his course or something like that, then yes, I might need a tad bit of proof. But me seeing him with pictures of other bitches and all kinds of stuff, I don't care. I don't care. I came for the game. That's where a lot of brothers messed up. And that's where a lot of brothers in the manosphere messed up. Nigga, I came for the game. If you put me around Jay-Z right now, as much as I like reasonable doubt and stuff like that, I'm not about to talk to him about no fucking reasonable doubt. He not even thinking about no damn reasonable doubt. Yo, I need the game, bro. What do you do when you wake up? Like, what are things that you do to ensure your success? How did you do this? If somebody's in a 360 deal, how can they maneuver it and use it to their advantage? If somebody's doing this, how do you do this, that, and the third? I'm talking to a chef. I'm not talking to him about uh the end product. I'm talking to him about his prep time. Okay, how did you prep your we know the onions taste good, or whatever you cook, the chicken or whatever you cook tastes good. How did you prepare it? That's the game. Being a chef, all you do is apply fire to something, damn near. But it's more than that. It's chemistry. It's mixing things together, letting it soak, letting it, you know what I'm saying? So if it's a dude that got a Ferrari and you're talking to him, talk about the formula, bro. I'm not talking about the red Ferrari. That's a nice, what is it, five something Italia. That's a nice Italia you got there. But what do you do? Oh, I do real estate. Really? Okay. And it seems like you're doing really good. So, like, should you buy a house or should you flip it? Or should your first house, should you think about flipping that? You know what I'm saying? Or do you buy another house? Do you refinance your first house and go buy another house and then flip that house and then pay off the first house and then redo the same thing with the next house that you buy? You want to talk about the formula. You want to chop up the game, because you can get any women with anything. Anything. You can go outside with a camera right now. Some cute woman will jump off a scooter. Hey, are you filming something? Oh, wow. Okay, you're on YouTube? Cool. My boyfriend, he does YouTube and stuff like that. And like, oh, true? Okay, what's up? Or whatever. It ain't nothing. But like I said, man, the white manosphere, bro, they the ones that brought on that shit about getting at dating coaches and talking sideways and stuff like that. Black dating coaches should be the most compensated dating coach. For real, for real. If you came on my show and I gave you information on how not to get scammed or robbed by bitches, and you know damn well you would have fell into that shit if you had not had gotten some of that uncommon knowledge. Niggas will damn near save your fucking life. You gotta have game or some type of skill to be dating these sisters, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. They will set you up in a heartbeat just because you wanted to be Mr. Nice Guy and take them out and cash app them and do all of this other weird shit that we got right now that wasn't around then. And right now is exposing how niggas really act and feel about shit because it wasn't around then. Dudes had to be more resourceful. Dudes couldn't get on the internet and tell you that they was black pilled and have a whole niche full of other dudes saying the same shit to make you feel like what they're talking about is right. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have that resource. A lot of those dudes became pickup artists. A lot of those nerds became pickup artists. They start stealing out of black books. They start putting science and they start putting all kinds of different things together and probability and going out there and they started winning. You understand what I'm saying? Go look at a lot of like and so a lot of times too coming on the internet and saying that yo I'm a nerd and I'm not doing good with women or or anything else that y'all want to say. I'm gonna tell you right now, in a lot of cases, that's disingenuous. That's disingenuous as fuck. Because who's to say Alan Roger Curry ain't a nerd? If you start talking to him about stuff that he's interested in, Alan Roger Curry will be your best friend. But all of a sudden, now that he get women and you can't take out what you do on women, black people, now you sit around and you start hating on dudes like that. It's amazing. That's why them nerds be shooting up the damn movie theaters and shit. They can't really say shit to those pickup artists over there or those white dating coaches. Look at Coach Corey Wayne. Do you see people on a day-to-day basis talking shit to Coach Corey Wayne? Do you see people on here talking shit on a daily basis to Coach Corey Wayne? Huh? Just a question. Do you see people really on here talking shit to I don't know, who else got books out and doing tours and stuff? They don't talk shit to their people, they uplift their people. And they definitely not online calling him gay. They definitely not online calling him gay and all this other shit. Hell, Mystery done fucked up his marriage. Not Mystery, Neil Strauss done fucked up his marriage. They're not even online talking shit about Neil. Some people may clown him and stuff like that, but the work that he put in, he got respect. We don't even respect. We don't even respect our dating coaches. We don't even respect our dating coaches. Of course, you got a band full of people that's on the internet talking shit about them, but that's really all they're doing, talking shit about them. That's their content. Coach Corey Wayne, he don't have to come on here and defend his sexuality. You understand? Lucario, you know, he been around for a long time. People don't even give him the respect. You know? Dudes trying to talk their girls into a goddamn threesome. And they talk about a nigga that got a whole marriage, a business that's working, a wife, and how he got his relationship set up. I already know how he got his relationship set up. And I said, okay, that's some player shit. Let me tip my hat to you. If you happy and you doing what you need to do, cool. You know, if you like it, I love it, nigga. What does his marriage got to deal with y'all? But see, that's that gossip girl shit. That's that gossip girl shit. Of course, I wouldn't have my wife out here sleeping with a whole bunch of niggas, but you don't know the relationship that he got with his wife. That's gossip girl shit. Yeah, I talk about Dr. Dre. I'll cover some of that news and stuff like that. That's for the sake of work. But honestly, to tell you the whole truth, I don't know Dr. Dre. Y'all know Dr. Dre? Y'all married to him? Do you know about his relationship? What y'all know about Dr. Dre's relationship? You don't know what type of deal he got going on with his wife or whoever he's dealing with or his daughter and stuff like that. So sometimes, we just gotta watch it. You might be going down some gossip girl shit. Honey, I got the tea, Dr. Dre. Honey. Ooh, honey, child, let me tell you about Dr. Dre. He need to put that woman first. Ain't Dr. Dre with some new chick now? Or something like that? So the funny part is that a lot of the space lost its nostalgia too. Lost its nostalgia. It used to be barbershop talk. At least damn near. Hold on, y'all. At least damn near if it was barbershop talk, we could hide behind the fact like, yo, we just basically having the same conversations that we have in the barbershop here online, which we basically are. But now this shit is venturing into some honey boo boo type shit. Ooh, honey child, did you see what Lizzo did on Entertainment America? Like, nigga, do I care? First of all, ask me, do I care first? God damn, these mosquitoes killing me, y'all. Camera so good it don't even pick them up. Let me get back to these comments, y'all. I'm up here running my mouth. Ooh, honey child, did you see what Lauren Hill did last night? Yeah, they do suffer from a lot of mental health stuff. That's true. Um, you said you was replying to War Master. Shout outs to Aaron B. MGTOW Dictionary got exposed. Damn, what happened? He kept barking up the wrong tree. Hey, Aaron B., what happened to MGTOW Dictionary? Damn. Yeah, he's not really Italian that he claims. Yeah, you said MLD caught him on camera? Damn. Yeah, when you kind of keep barking up the wrong tree, that's what happens, man. That's why I stay to myself, man. He kept knocking on that nigga door. Somebody gonna answer. You understand what I'm saying? MGTOW, MLD, shout outs to MLD. That's my boy. He swole as fuck. That nigga swole as shit. And then you never know. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you in a big city and you talking shit to niggas online about women and that get women, and let's say you think you gonna go outside or date some of the women that this dude actually gets in your city, especially if he want to moving around niggas, you don't know who he knows. And you don't know who might knows you. And you call yourself wanting to date, or let's get to what y'all really want to talk about. You call yourself wanting to trick, like buy pussy, spend your money on pussy. You gonna run into one of them girls. You gonna get yourself lined up. It's gonna happen. Dog, like I told y'all, especially if you in the manosphere and you talk about, yo, we need to be tricking or spending money on bitches when just in one other context you're against spending money on business on bitches. Oh, I ain't no player though, right? You gonna run into one of them girls, bro. Like I told you, if you need to have your head on a swivel too. Shit, fuck around. Hey, bro, you gonna need more game than you think. That's the funny, that's the funny part, cause people be like, oh man, shit always happening to me, nigga. Yeah, you gonna need some game, bro. You gonna need some game. If you MGTOW Dictionary and you're telling dudes, hey, don't lie to women and all this other shit, or these guys are lying to women or whatever, you in over your head. Honestly, too, that's why it's not really the job shit, too. As long as you don't do no big wild shit, you could damn near say whatever you want on the internet. You just got to make sure you're not growing as fast. It's really not the job. A lot of them niggas, oh shit. A lot of them niggas are really hiding from other niggas. They're really just hiding from other niggas, man. So in a lot of cases, it's not the job. It's because they know they talk a lot of shit on the internet. They heckle people. They troll people. You understand what I'm saying? Like for real, like, you know what I'm saying? The internet gets crazy, you know what I'm saying? I go to Six Flags or go somewhere with my chick, and some asshole got on a fucking camera talking about some, hey man, this is Cuda and his chick. Yeah man, they at the splash park, and both of them wet. Like, first of all, nigga, whoa. First of all, nigga, whoa. And second of all, okay, you better hide your face. Actually, there's a couple of people here, and I'm not doxing nobody, but you know what I'm saying. There's a couple people here that talk a lot of shit and hide their face. And if you come to town, in certain cases, if I'm feeling a certain type of way, I don't know, man. I might end up being in the same vicinity that you are. You know what I'm saying? So I just happened to be here though. I didn't see that you was there. It's a disclaimer. I just happened to be there. So, let me get to y'all comments. Um but damn, bro. I didn't know MLD caught up to him. I knew that was gonna happen, but I just didn't know MLD caught up to him. Shout outs to Cam Rob. Sometimes you have to have a bad experience before the light bulb cuts on. Yeah. Cause I mean, look, I'm not saying that. Look, if you listen to Player Talk Radio or listen to Ism or listen to Platinum or listen to anybody, that's giving y'all the game on the internet, I'm not telling you that it's gonna work overnight, nigga. This ain't no overnight shit. I mean, at least, first of all, once you get the game, which is a light bulb that cuts on in your head, it unfortunately doesn't cut on in everybody's head, but you should be making mistakes, you know? When I told Hammer, yo, go out here, man. Like what are you doing? Why are you trying to scam the manosphere, bro? It's Friday night. You shouldn't be on the internet talking about feminism and stuff like that. You 18, you a virgin and stuff like that, man. You need to get out here. You need to try to go to the movies with some nice little young batch. You know what I'm saying? Tickle some coochie in the back of a sedan or something. Like, do something. Like move around, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like an older brother or a father figure or somebody would, I don't know what niggas be coming to the fucking internet for, bro. You could be coming here to get a certain piece of information. Probably not. But what I'm saying is that you're going to go through mistakes, you know? Game is not a one size fits all. Sometimes you might have to get this information from me and then get the information from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, despite what I say, whether it's game, whether it's tech, whether it's you doing your homework, whether it's trial and error. Okay, these motherfuckers are getting real rowdy now. They biting hands and shit. God damn. So, like I said, you never know, man. Like, the niggas be just doing too much, man. Like, I didn't come here to be raising motherfuckers, bro. For real, bro. I didn't come here to raise people, bro. Like, if it happens, it happens. But damn, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that's a lot to put on another individual, yo, man. If you getting bitches, you need to show me so I can get some too. Like, boy, who raised? Not even who. Hey, bro, I'm gonna get these shirts made. Not even who raised you. Who didn't raise you, bro? Who didn't raise you? I ain't gonna lie, bro. The manosphere. Let me tell you some real shit. You know the manosphere, cause I've seen this growing up, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's a thing, right? You know the manosphere is picking up where a lot of people's parents left off. You know that, right? The manosphere is literally picking up where a lot of people's parents left off, bro. Oh, my dad didn't teach me that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of dudes on here got YouTube daddies. A lot of dudes on here got YouTube daddies. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the white manosphere been fucking up. I knew MOD would catch up to that boy, bro. I knew MOD would catch up to that boy, bro. What's going on, Omani? Shout outs to you. I'm getting fucking bitten up. He said this is sad as fuck. What you talking about? Ooh, I'm getting bit. Yeah, them niggas done found me, bro. Them niggas done found me. I done sat up here and enjoyed my orange and shit like that. I'm donating blood at this point, y'all. He said this is sad as fuck. I'm trying to see if I'm getting insulted, man. Am I getting insulted, Omani? Are you coming over here to insult me? This is sad as fuck. Is something that I'm saying inaccurate? Let me know. I mean, shit. I got my phone on me. We could fire up a StreamYard right now. Yeah, I see you got the double M. Shout outs to Omani. Let me know if I'm saying something wrong. Yeah, I'm giving blood, bro. I'm giving blood. You said you better spray some skin soft on. You keep the mosquitoes off you. Yeah, actually, you know what? I need to turn this app on. I got an app on my phone, y'all, where it can play some noise, and these motherfuckers will go away. But anyhow your phone cuts off, first of all, it draws them to you. Anyhow your phone cuts off, you're done. Like done. Like now all of them niggas know where you at. Cause it creates like a barrier. Fun fact, y'all. What's going on, Gemini? Hold on, I gotta catch up on these goddamn things. Goddamn. Fun fact, y'all. Did y'all know female mosquitoes are the ones that bite you? Male mosquitoes are them big motherfuckers. The female mosquitoes, them little small black and white ones, bro. Them the ones you gotta watch out for. So basically that sound that what's going on, Black Jerusalem? Oh, what's going on? Where you been at, man? Um basically it emits a sound like when women are in heat, and it's kind of like our women too. When women are in heat and they're trying to get their eggs, fucking laid, and they need some blood. That's when they go after you, right? And that sound that fucking app makes is a noise that males make, and they stay away from them. So it nullifies them. It keeps them away. Tom Malone, what's going on? It keeps them away. You know. He said, "But get the bug zapper." Yeah, I know. Y'all were telling me to get the off and shit like that, but I cut the grasses. I cut the grasses. I cut my grass, so I thought they would go away, but they didn't. And they're back, and they black, and they in full effect. God damn, bro, my arm is on fire, y'all. Ooh, them them bites starting to get to me, y'all. I'm looking like a crackhead. Oh, oh. But anyway, you know, it's just a lot of shit, man. I don't know where to start, man. Like the white manosphere got their own shit going on, so they not tripping too much on Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels get big, you know. They basically letting us handle the internet. They're basically letting us handle the internet while they yeah, bruh, you know these joints cutthroat, bro. I think the district got like a whole different, like the whole DMV area got like a whole different type of mosquitoes, bro. If that West Nile shit was going on, bro, that's. But anyway, like I said, the white manosphere got their own shit cut out. So they like, okay, let them niggas handle Hollywood and the slander and stuff like that while we handle what we handle. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, this shit is wild. So anyway, what's the problem with the white manosphere is that some of those dudes they do feel inadequate, but a lot of those dudes are running around with they're running around with a superiority complex. You know what I'm saying? They're running around with the superiority complex. So when one of those broads tell a dude that's used to hearing yes, no, yeah, you got a problem on your hands. And then you got a whole bunch of sisters here talking about divest, 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 which would be creating the dating pool for a lot of those brothers that don't get played by their own women. Um, it's not moving the way that sisters thought they would that they thought it would move. It's not moving the way that white boys thought it would move. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand a lot of those white dudes, they're incels because they don't want to sleep with black women. A lot of those white dudes don't like black women. So or every once in a while to get his little kink off, he probably will sleep with a sister. You understand what I'm saying? Because the sisters are creating a class where a lot of those dudes that are incels and they're white wouldn't be incels. You understand what I'm saying? God damn, I almost got him too. So, oh, hold on, y'all. Gotti. Ugh. Yeah, bro. So I'm giving blood, man. That's how my Saturday's going. How much blood did y'all give, man? So, so like I said, man, like, cause like, look, all of that shit has been hijacked. Even incels on the internet, on in the black manosphere and in the white manosphere, they're not incels. They actually chose to be celibate. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of those dudes they slid to the black pill shit. That's how they start getting that whole, you know, I'll never be enough for her. That's where they get those self-loathing thoughts and shit. So that's why the black pill ain't what the black pill should be. They're not talking about no real shit over at the black in the black pill sectors. If they talk about shit in the black pill sector, then they would have been gone somewhere. You know, it's always easy to paint a scenario. And yo, I'm about to just fire up a StreamYard because this is fucking crazy. What's going on, D Marsh? He said, "Good take. Didn't think about that." Yeah, yeah, bro. I've been covering this shit. I've been covering this shit. I'm giving y'all a grace period because I can just basically take all my old shows, see what the subject matter is, and just repurpose it. Because like I've already covered what's going on right now. I've already covered what's gonna happen in the future. I've already covered all of that shit. So really, all we really looking at is like what my second, fifth, fourth time around, and it's gonna be stronger that time, and it's gonna be stronger that time, and it's gonna actually be more put together. So I'm not tripping. Repetition is the father of learning. You gotta be doing stuff for a minute to be recognized for doing stuff, I guess. You know? Some people it take longer, some people it take less. Some people they're overnight success. Some people, some people gotta build. I'm not afraid to build. I'm ready to put in work. What you think the equipment is for? Look, they done got look, two dots. Oh, y'all can't see it. Look at this. Hold on. Oh, y'all can't see it. There you go. If I did that, if I do this, y'all can see it. Oh no, never mind. That's the worst, bro. When you get bit and they're like close together. He said you should have called it TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Yeah, you called it. Yeah, TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Yeah, yeah, I know that. I know that. I know what I be talking about. All of that shit is just work. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit is just work. I'm prepared to put in work. I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't tripping on shit. Like right now, if I wanted to like rehash and redo all of my divestment shows, I can rehash and redo all of my divestment shows, and they will do numbers too. All right, I'm 10 for 10, y'all. Um, yeah, I done got like 3 new tattoos, you know. But hey, listen, it's player talk. I done kicked it with y'all for a good minute. We're gonna be back in full effect tonight. If I gotta go, I gotta go meet up, and then I gotta take a nap at some point. I'm past 30, y'all. So I'm gonna holler at y'all a little bit later. If you guys want me to do a StreamYard, I'll fire one up while I'm on the go. But let me know, you know what I'm saying? Because I do got a little bit of a ways to go. And I could use the conversation. So I'll open up a panel or do whatever. God damn, I just need to get out of this mosquito trap right now. The sun is down, so them niggas are out and about. So I'm gonna catch y'all later. It's player talk. Let's get it. Let's go.